Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we are going to go on with the Mark journal today, and I'm going to do the 4-flap box fold. And so that is on the add-on kit, page 6, 7, and 8. 3 pages that you'll need. And I had already started to trim it away, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Now this is all one piece here, don't cut that. One piece. We're going to use a scoring board to score it here. Then you're going to cut these pieces out. This actually you do cut apart right here, top pocket, bottom pocket, and these pieces I'll cut those all out, and I'm going to ink them, and then I will be back. All right, I am back. I'm going to get my Barely Art glue ready, and I inked all of my pieces. Hope you guys are all having fun today doing something with your crafting, or having a good time watching crafting videos, or whatever makes you happy. And I am going to get my scoring board. Okay, so we are going to score these lines. And then we're going to fold them, and kind of want them to fold both ways. And then you're going to want washi tape, or you can use strips of cloth if you want to even. That looks really cute. Let me get some washi tape. I got some new Tim Holtz cloth tape that I've been wanting to use. This is one that I already had that I like a lot. So let's see. I'm going to now this can go 2 ways. So you decide how you want yours to look. These can go like this. I made them so this will be readable. And that's how I'm going to do mine. And then these pockets will go, these little thinner pieces of cardstock that we printed off will go like that, and then like that, and like that. And then these flaps are going to go on the reverse side. Now, why I said you can choose is these are interchangeable. So I mean, you could put these in here, but if you do that, then the pockets are just going to blend in. So I mean, I don't recommend that, but that's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here and get my washi tape. I kind of don't want to cover up. I'm going to cut this down, I think. I've got this thinner piece. Maybe I'll do that. I've got this scrap. I used some the other day, and I kind of cut it in half, and I had it left over, so I think I will use that. And I'm going to use just a little bit of glue because I don't really trust the washi tape glue, even though it is Tim Holtz. I haven't looked it up to see if it's supposed to be archival or not, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue there. Now I want this centered, so it's a little bit shorter than this. See how it comes in just slightly. And I'm going to put that on there. Good grief. Got enough glue on there, huh? Okay. And then the top. Now this top one is going to get covered up with this pocket. So, and so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use regular washi tape. I mean, not to be too nitpicky, but the regular washi tape won't be as thick. And since I'm going to put a pocket here, I don't want a lot of thickness because this is going to fold up. So let me grab another roll of washi tape. Okay, just regular washi tape. And I'm going to, again, center this. See how this is inset just slightly. So you want to center that. and then move it around with your finger like I just did. Okay. Hopefully when I do the tape, I will do it a little neater. Okay. good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I've got a 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch just a little bit of a notch on these pockets. I think I sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I feel like doing it today, so I'm just going to do a little, just eyeballing whether I'm centered or not. And then this one, same kind of deal. And then I want to ink that just a little bit. I love this artwork I found to put on this. I just think that is so pretty. This honeysuckle. Of course, I love honeysuckle. I've got it out in my garden and I love it. It brings hummingbirds and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this pocket on. So just a little bit of glue on the 3 edges, line it up. Okay, got that pocket glued on. So now I've got, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. This one will go up here. See how it's squared. This one has the rounded corners to go down here at the bottom. So, oh, I gotta punch this. There it is. So I'm gonna punch a little notch on these two. And ink that just a little bit. And this scripture, I love this scripture. It's one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible. And of course, I believe it's the key verse for Mark, personally, as far as scriptures that are unique to Mark. Of course, the gospel is the most important thing. I'm not going to argue about that. Okay, so this goes down here. Okay. And where'd my, oh, there it is. I keep losing it. All right, and then we put some glue on these 3 edges. And glue this up here, and make sure you get away from that fold, because like I said, you want this to fold without any problems. Okay, so there's your 4 pockets, so you can stick scriptures and tags and all kinds of things in these little pockets. So now you're going to flip it over, and of course this right here is what glues to your page, so it's going to stay plain, but these fold and they show, and so we're going to glue these onto here. So decide, I think I want this to go like this. Looks more like it's right side up to me. And these don't seem to matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these and make sure I clear that fold. And these. Kind of excited, I got a new glue to try. Somebody in the group mentioned a new archival PVA glue. Can't remember the name of it now, but I'm eager to give it a try. It's quite a bit cheaper than some of these art glues. So I'm hoping it works really well. Okay, glue this down. And I've got glue on the edge there. Okay, and now this one is sticking out right there, so I'm just going to trim it off. This one seems like it's a little bit long here, but I think it'll be okay because it still opens fine. And then these, I need to still glue this one. So this is a very forgiving format. If you get something just a little bit off, it's okay. You just trim it back a little bit and it still works fine. If you get them a little bit crooked and they don't want to fold right, you just trim it down a little bit and it'll work. You just make it work one way or the other. Okay, so flip it over. And all my glue's sticking to my little circles here. And so what this does is it does like a box fold. Now I'm gonna see how that shows there. I'm gonna trim it down. Let me make sure this glue's not on there too badly. Okay, let me get these circles out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my scissors and just trim that off just. It's funny because these are exactly the same size, but somehow when you cut stuff out and you glue them together, I don't know what happens, but stuff gets weird. It doesn't line up exactly perfectly, but that's all right. That's why we make junk journals, or at least that's why I make junk journals, because you can always fix it, trim it. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. So you will almost always have trimming work on this format. So don't be alarmed. So we're to this point now. So now we're going to try it out. We're going to see how it folds. So this lays good. Got a little piece of paper there. And actually, since I trimmed that, I'm going to re-ink that just a little bit. And do I need these? Did I trim these down any? And also, any white flashes of paper, you just ink it and it kind of melts away, right? Which we know that from all the other things we make. So it never hurts to hit it with the ink on those white, bright edges. All right, so this goes down, that folds in. Okay, now see, oh, actually it's gonna work. I was thinking it was gonna stick out. Sometimes when you glue these on, they'll get slightly angled, and so it might cross over your fold, and if it does, you just trim it back until it folds like you want it to. This one's going to work great, I think. So then you just tuck this in like that, and there's your box fold. So you glue that in, put glue here, glue it into the journal. So then I just need to find a page that I can glue it in. And I have to say, my least favorite page, I think, is this napkin here, but I don't know that, well, I mean, I guess it goes okay. It's got orange. I could put it in there. Yeah, that's my least favorite, so I'm going to go ahead and put it there. Now let me make sure, I want to open it one more time, check it, and make sure that that quote is readable. You don't want to glue it in and find out you got it upside down. So double check that. It is right side up. And so now I'm going to glue this centered top to bottom. So I've got that much room there, that much room there. And then the fold is right here. And I want all my space along the fold. So I'm going to put this right at the edge when I glue it in. Always leave room at your fold so it doesn't get bound up and stick out funny. Okay, and now I'm looking one more time. Oh, and see, I got it upside down. That's why you got to make sure right before you glue it in that you've got it right side up. That would have been bad after I made that point. Okay, so just press that in there and you're done. So then you open it up and there's room to put your 4 tags and things in your 4 pockets. Okay, and of course you don't have, there's no certain way you have to fold it. One way might work better than the other, it might actually be easier if you put the long side in first. Let me see. Because then you're just kind of trying to get this shorter flap in. Either way, however you like it, whatever you want to show, like this shows, that's really pretty in that. I like that a lot. So fold it however you like. And that is the 4-flap box fold. So I'm going to stop for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.